Mic check, mic check. Mike, are you here? Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Here's the plan for today. Hold on. Yes, thank you. I did vocal warm-ups and then ate food and drank a bunch of water, and so all my vocal warm-ups have eluded my voice. W me. Here's the plan for today. We're gonna play some Ding Bap, some Ting Tap. I don't even know what perks I want. We're gonna play some Ding Bap. We're gonna play some Ding Bap. And then I don't know. I just wanted to play a little bit of Springtrap. I have not gotten to play him before, so I played him in PTB, to be fair, and I don't think he changed much from PTB. I think his axe changed a little bit, like just the way that his axe works, but in general I think he's pretty much the same as from PTB. So sorry, my voice is like cooked for like no reason too. It's like I spent an hour doing vocal warm-ups and then I ate some spicy food, and like, what was the point of doing the vocal warm-ups if I was just gonna eat spicy food? You know, I should have eaten the spicy food and then done the vocal warm-ups, but I don't know. There's something wrong with my brain, I guess. I don't know how to do things properly. But happy Sunday, everybody. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're vibing. I hope it's been a magical Sunday. You won the lottery, or, you know, your crush texted you today, or, you know, I don't know what else can happen on Sundays. Can you even win the lottery on Sundays? Maybe you won the lottery on Friday. You won a scratch off today. Congratulations. That's true. That is true. I see the queue times are still pretty buns, surprisingly. I would have thought Survivor queue times would have gone up a little bit, but it seems like they're still about the same. I didn't pick any like particular perks. I just grabbed some perks that I have at tier 3. It's like whatever, right? Put on like fire up, why not? Put on some good perks. 3 flashlights, by the way. Should have brought Lightborn. Oh. God, I'm just falling apart right now. Ugh. I'm curious when they're actually gonna put the Krasu nerfs into place, like everybody agrees that like it needs to happen. I've been watching other content creators talk about it. They're like, yeah, it needs, you know, she needs definitely some changes. But as of right now, like, there's been nothing announced. She's not like kill switch. She's not. There's nothing there's nothing changed about her, which is pretty surprising, I would say. Let's go here. Flashlight stage? Let's find out. Oh, that guy almost was. He feels so clunky. Like not in like a robot-y clunky way, but like in a everything he does is weird. This though. Okay, you don't have to drop anything. I guess you don't have to drop anything. Fair enough. I should have brought some like kind of information perk, I guess. Go to that door. Or cooler or something, right? But imagine. Just for a moment. Alright, fair enough. Oh, these guys just do not want to drop pallets, do they? You stay here? Yeah. I respect it though. I respect it. Don't get it twisted. I respect what you're doing. Maybe I should have just held my axe since I was already sort of going through the door anyway. You're not really meant to hit, but... I don't think this is a safe loop for you. I mean, it is if that happens, I guess. she blocked this? I'm confused. I am Confucian. Got toasted. Normally now would be a good time to go into a door, but I have fur to chase, so I think it's better if I just go check some gems. Probably could have grabbed her there. Girl stayed nearby. Probably. Can I do anything about it? Probably not. Nice. Very well done. I forget how heavy his axe is sometimes.
Do you feel that?
It's like you throw his axe and it doesn't work.
You will see.
Just look at you here. He throws axe and it makes it feels like way heavier than you think it is. I think because like I'm so used to huntress axes. Kind of throws you off, right? I need to bring like a add-on or something to give me info. Kick this gen? I don't remember kicking this gen. See? Go back. You too, huh? Guessing they brought a whole build. Are they like a Swift that brought the perks in together? This time she throws it. I mean, anytime you see 3 flashlights, like, you just kind of have to assume that it's Swift, right? Like, it always is. I shouldn't say always, but 99% of the time it is. Ooh. Oh, I thought I hit her with that. Okay, go to the pallet. Where my hooks at? Not a bad first game for Springtrap. I mean, these guys were going off a little bit. So.
Scream.
grain of salt, obviously. I probably would have gotten destroyed if they had actually been trying, but obviously I can't make them try.
You
Like I want to check yourself. They're not unhooked. I didn't even notice. I remember thinking Springtrap needed a nerf when he came out too. I don't think it was true. Like he was fine on release, I think. Did I think he needed a nerf? I think they just needed to fix his like ability to kind of swing from side to side. Like he was able to like look at you going this way and then like throw an axe the other way, and I think that was just like a latency issue, not necessarily like an issue with Springtrap. Because Huntress was somewhat similar. Like she didn't necessarily do that, but I've seen it happen on her. But hers was a little less apparent. So. Hello? Two people running this. So these guys were probably in a Swift. Then, I mean, it was probably all three of these guys, right? It was probably a 4-man Swift. Although, like, this build doesn't really, like, say Swift on it, per se. I don't know. Final answer. 3-man Swift. Survey says. We'll never know. I don't even know what he happens. I just want like barbecue, I think. I'll be happy. Hopefully we can find it somewhere on the blood web and get it tier 3. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know if it was just that game in specific or like the way that he feels, but it just is so clunky. The only reason I think Sable was a part of that Swift was because she was doing the thing at the hatch. Like, instead of just leaving, like most solo queue players would, she was, she dropped that pallet and like started jumping over it and waiting for me to come over there. Which, like, in my mind says like, haha, we win because I got hatch. I could be wrong. Like, if they had just been sitting on gens that entire time, I would have lost that game like 5 minutes in. Oh shit, I forgot to take that off. My bad. What's up, Bon? How you doing? First time streamer, by the way. Never done this before. This is why I need to keep the stupid preview on, man. Like, I turn it off because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lose frames, and it's like I keep it on and I don't even lose frames. I'm like, so why am I not keeping it on? Turn the game volume down just a wee bit. How you been? I've been so good, brother. How you been doing? Good to see you. I am fantastic, as they say. Just been chilling. Busy. Yeah, bro. You got that new job. You gotta be working. You gotta be working.
I know you are near.
How is it though? How is the apprenticeship, journeymanship? I don't know what it is now. Going to school in March and you love it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I love that. I love to hear that. You're doing carpentry, like you're a carpenter, right? If I remember correctly. Carpentry, yeah. Holy lag. That's hella tight, honestly. I feel bad for any carpets that get in your way, bro. So sick, dude. That's like such a cool job to have, I feel like. So versatile, yeah. Yeah, like, cause like you hear carpentry, you're like, oh yeah, like you do like one or two things, right? But nah, like you're like a jack of all trades almost as a carpenter, right? Like, yeah, that's like such a sick job. Like, I genuinely, like, if I could like pick one profession to go into, it would be like in the trades. It would probably be something around carpentry. Plumbing, electrical, major and minor work. Yeah. No, I have mad respect for people who can do what you do. Like, it's so much. It's like it's like so much different stuff, right? Like, it's not just, you know, oh, like, yeah, I, you know, put down hardwood flooring. You know, it's like you can literally, like, if you walked into a building, you could probably put the entire building back together piece by piece. Like, that's honestly so sick. Good dodge. Make the window. Nope. Can't get from behind me, I think. Yeah, like I think that kind of job would fit my head really well, because it's just like you have to be so knowledgeable about everything. You can't just like show up to work one day and be like, yeah, you know, I just only do these two things. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta know everything. You gotta wake up and you gotta be like, yeah, bro, I can fix everything in this house. I think that's super sick, honestly. And if you screw something up, you can fix it really easily. Exactly. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. When I was working in a hotel, like doing the maintenance was so fun to me. It's like every day was like, you know, trying to solve a new problem, right? It's like you had to like go into work and be like, you know, how do I fix this shower tile? And it's like, yeah, like anybody can fix a shower tile in theory, but you know, not everybody can do it right. And that's what I loved about it, was like I always had to be thinking about like the next thing, you know. What's the next thing I need to learn? You think she really went down here? Yeah. Shout out to barbecue one time. How you doing otherwise though, bro? Like, how's the family? How's the kid?
You will see.
You got like 16 kids now, right? All that money you're making? My favorite part is there's always something to learn. Challenge your mind daily. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like you wake up and you know, you have to consider like, what is it that I need to learn today? You know, what is it that I need? What do I need to make sure that I can do today? Still just the 2 turns. Not making enough right now. You will tomorrow though, bro. Tomorrow you're gonna go into work and you're gonna get that raise. They're gonna be like, yeah, we gotta hook our boy Vaughn up. We gotta make sure he can have 17 kids. One for each of the millions of dollars we're gonna be paying this man tomorrow. The right thing to do would be to tunnel that girl, but won't do it. I'll be a nice person. Wow, nice dodge. Very nice dodge. Nice. Well played. These guys are good. Does she make this? I think she does. Very nice. Classic Springtrap gameplay we're having here. Dude, I'm getting some like really close axes here. They're literally like right on top of them. bro, if you don't want to play anymore, like, that's fine with me. I don't care. I literally haven't even been chasing you. Like, you just keep running in front of me. Imagine. Something will go over here, I think. Y'all are trying to save her, but, like, she gave up. She's not even trying. Nice. This game turned from a sure loss to a win.
Lay there and suffer.
Which is insane to me. Like, they easily had this win, but like, they made one mistake and now loss. Unless it's like unbreakable. That's like the only way. But it doesn't seem like they do. I feel like if it was unbreakable, they would have popped it already. That's where the survivors kept bringing you to the others. Yeah, that, like, I mean, like, I get it, but like they also could have just split up a little bit. Like, the one girl was just trying to like run me as long as she could, and she was doing a great job, but they were all on this gen over here. And it's like, well. And then once I did get there, instead of running away, they all kind of like stood in the same area. Like, at worst, that was going to be like 2 people going down. I think the first girl just like giving up was kind of the nail in the coffin, right? Like if she had just kept running, like, they might have been okay. I wasn't even going for her. I was going for the I was going for like literally anybody else, because well, I don't want to tunnel this girl out. Like, it's what, like, I don't care about winning or losing, so but she just didn't, like, she didn't do anything. I probably would have hit her and then left, but yeah, I don't know, it was weird, very weird. Now I get to spend the next 2.5 minutes trying to find this guy that's on the ground. What do you got planned for today, my fella? My feller? Anything big? You just chilling today? Watching baseball? Is it baseball season already? Dude, why do they put all the sports on at the same time? Doing laundry? I mean, yeah, I could see that. End of the season. Oh, okay. Bet. That's fair. Yeah, it's like, here she is. Well, I was gonna give you half, but okay. Deciding if the one Canadian team gets first place in the East. So, what are Americans doing? Like, we can't beat you guys in hockey. Can't beat you guys in baseball. Fuck, if we move a football team to Vancouver, like, we might get fucked. I'm not gonna lie. We have mogged in basketball. Like, what do we have? You know? Who's the... I'm trying to think of who the Canadian baseball team is. Is it a Montreal team? Montreal something? I'm so bad, like, Oh, Toronto. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm so bad with like sports teams and just like general knowledge. I used to be so into sports like 10 years ago, and then I was like, why am I watching this? And now I don't watch sports at all. It's cool. I like playing sports, but like watching them is kind of meh. I liked watching sports when I was playing sports. I really only watch hockey. Yeah, that's how I was with football or Blue Jays. Yeah, I'll do that. I do that with the Kings when the Sacramento Kings are good. I like to watch a game or two. I don't like to watch a lot, but I will watch from time to time. I used to go to their games back when their arena was like not in Sacramento, and then they spent like $3 billion putting an arena in downtown Sacramento. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, we just have, you know, hundreds of thousands of people homeless on the streets, but we can afford a $3 billion stadium, and so I refused to ever go to Golden One Center. Now I don't live there anymore, so win-win for everybody, I guess. I don't have to complain about Golden One and fuck the homeless. I mean, they make their own bed. That's literally not true. You're literally speaking to somebody who was homeless from the system making them homeless, not because they wanted to be homeless. American is different. I mean, it's a societal standard that, like, if people are homeless, then there's probably a problem. If people want to choose to be out on the street, that's totally fine, and that's their choice. But when the systems aren't in place to support people both before and during the time that they become homeless, then yeah, like, they're gonna be out on the streets. Canadians that are homeless are due to poor choices. That's just a misconception. I don't believe that. Because people say the same thing about Americans. Oh, they're homeless because they don't want to get help. There's no help for them to get. I've been through the processes. I understand that there is systems in place to help them. I understand that there are ways for them to get help, but they're not good enough. The right way to deal with the problem is to make it so the problem can't happen. Because once somebody has been out on the street for many, many years, yes, they're going to want to stay out on the street. Everybody would do the exact same thing. If I put you out on the street for 5 years and then offered you a warm bed, you would not take it. And I can tell you that from experience. But we don't have to get into the whole discourse right now. That's just like, that's not the vibe we're looking for here. I am Confucian. Whatever. Oh, dude, I'm getting so close on some of these I swear. I'm also stuttering really bad. This girl has Iron Will. Not Iron Will, Calm Spirit. Snipe? Yeah. That's why I used the goat. I'm telling you, man, I'm close on these, I'm close on these. I'm gonna start hitting them very soon. think oppression on Springtrap's actually like, pretty strong. Close. I'm gonna make it look pro. I'm going for the injured girl, and I'm gonna go for this girl. They're both in like pretty bad spots, but the other girl's got like a lot more to work with. I've already kind of been on this side of the map. Yeah, he just feels so clunky, man. I don't know why. I don't know why he feels so clunky. He just does.
Suffer.
It's kind of annoying, honestly. Because he's a robot? Yes, thank you. You've resolved my concerns with why this killer feels so clunky. Sorry, bro. No standing still in my lobbyist against the law. I guess like clunky is the wrong word. It's more like he feels very like choppy, I guess. Like the way he like moves and swings and stuff feels like, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's just because I'm lagging a little bit, which is weird because I'm only 81 ms. It's like fairly normal for me. Even like his hook animation doesn't feel, it doesn't feel fluid, I guess is what it is. Maybe that's like intended though, like I guess. Fine, like it's cool seeing the FNAF stuff in a different game. Yeah. This chapter, if you don't know, it came out in June, I think, like late June, and this brought the most concurrent players in Dead by Daylight. Like there was never more players than when the FNAF chapter released. I want to say it might have even been over. It was either 100,000 or 1 million. I'm guessing it was 100,000. That's good. It was good. It was good for the game. The thing that sucked was that the game kind of, or like the patch launched and it was in like a pretty buggy state, which is like really bad for the game. So people were like not super happy. But like it was good to bring so many new players into the game. Also the cute, like, so basically what happened was they hello? Basically they launched the patch and it was fine, but the problem was that the patch like broke a bunch of stuff, which is like normal for Dead by Daylight patches. And so people were coming in and the game was in like a buggy state, and so I think it drove a lot of people away. And then also like you can kind of just imagine what it's like to be a new player in the game and like coming in for the first time and like trying to like play against players who have hundreds if not thousands of hours. it just wasn't good for this, like, the health of the game in general for that to happen. But it was good that so many new players came in. So it was a trade-off. But in general, I would say it was like a pretty solid thing for the game. I don't know how many of the players stuck around, I guess, like, is what I'm not sure about. It's like, you know, if like the concurrent player base went up, then like obviously it was like a good change. But if it didn't, But as far as like as being a player who was already playing when the chapter, and I don't want to say I don't care about FNAF, but I never played the games, so you know, the chapter being added was kind of whatever to me. The chapter was kind of whatever to me, so for me it was like how impactful was the chapter to the game. Springtrap as a killer, pretty solid. He's like A B tier ish, high B, low A tier. He's not like the best killer in the game by any means, but a really good Springtrap will fuck you up. His perks were like, he has one really good perk, which is Phantom Fear. I say really good. I put it in the A tier. It might be like B tier though, but it's like, it's strong. It's a very strong perk. And then he got like 2 really trash perks. I actually think he has the worst perk in the game, Haywire. Not only was it bad when he was in player test, but it's bad now. I think that's kind of saying something. So I actually think he has the worst perk in the entire game attached to him, which is pretty rough. But in general, I think it was like a pretty solid collab overall. I think it was a good thing for the game to get. I'm more of a fan of the original chapters personally. Like, I'd rather be getting an original chapter here and there. Some good and some bad makes a balance. That's fair. That's not an insane thing to say at all. Yeah, I mean, they can't release him. You should see the new killer that just came out. This one. It's called the Krasu. Dude, it's so fucking busted. Like, I would play it, but I don't own it, and I'm not gonna buy it right now. But like, she's so busted. Like, she's actually genuinely being considered the strongest killer in the game now. Her perks are absolutely ass, but and it's just because like they had her in PTB in a place where, yeah, I could buy her, but I don't want to. That's the thing, because I don't want to play her. I don't like her play style. She's just not for me. I will eventually get her, but I don't want to, and I have other stuff I need to buy. So, but she was like in a solid state in PTB. She needed some adjustments for sure, and like she got those, but they adjusted her so much that she's just so, like, she can hit you through walls now. She can hit you over pallets. She can she has like no cooldown on her ability. She basically just runs around the map and just fucking kills everybody. It's genuinely or generally agreed that anybody who's like an okay tier killer, like anybody who's like okay at playing killer, would be able to 4K on her every single game without a problem, if they wanted to. That's absolutely, which is how strong she is. Even Nurse, which was previously the strongest killer in the game, you have to like have some time played on her. She's kind of tough to play. But yeah, the new killer, that's fucked. It is fucked. It's really bad. That's why I'm playing killer, actually. Like, I just don't want to run into her at all, because solo queue wise, it's like impossible to win against her. Genuinely, it's impossible to win against her if it's a good killer. Like, if it's a really bad killer player, you probably can win, but against a good killer player, you're never going to win. It's just not going to happen. But imagine. I'm getting so close with these fucking axes, man, I'm telling you. What can I actually do? We're gonna leave chase now. We got what we came for. Nice. What's this? Close. Hello. She stayed here. That gets him every time, man, I'm telling you. You just swing through the pallet. They never expect it because they're like, oh, he's not going to swing because, you know, he's worried I'm going to stun him. And you're ranked against good killers usually. Sometimes. It kind of depends. I don't really know where my MMR is exactly. But it's higher than, like, average, I would say. That was a really good impression. So... But like she's gonna be inflated because like every killer has different different MMR, right? So like the MMR I have on Springtrap and the MMR I have on, you know, Myers are like totally different. Did I get like head-on stunned or something? Like I don't know what just happened. So hello? Game. Thank you. So it really just depends. But like yeah, like people are gonna have inflated dude, it's just so strong. You just hold fucking W and win the game. Alright, this is it. Close. Am I crazy? Did I not just see her get in the locker? Okay. So yeah, it just kind of depends. Depends on the killer, depends on the like their skill level. But her average, the average player playing her is going to be like slightly lower than most people, I would say. This server is like does not like me at all. Forward.
Do you feel that?
It's like really bad. Holy shit. I don't know if it's me or I don't know if it's the game. Probably me, to be fair. But they really haven't done a gen yet. I mean, I know I'm like pressuring the one gen they're on, but like figured by now they would at least gotten one done. Should make this. I mean, if I'm lagging, then yeah, obviously.
There is no escape.
199, 158. It's gonna go back down. Back at 60.
Go on. Scream.
That is fair. believe it or not. Close. No, no, no. No, no, no. There goes my 2 gens, finally. Been trying to hold those for a fucking hot minute. Oppression's been kind of saving my ass, but it's only gonna last so long, right? Fair enough, fair enough. I actually don't want to be chasing me this way. I also don't want to be lagging, please. I'm just gonna wait this out. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Like, I know I'm streaming, but usually, like, this doesn't really happen. Like, I get, like, spikes here and there, but it's usually not this bad. Like, literally jumping from one spot to another. Might just have to stop playing. I don't know. What else am I supposed to do? Yeah, of course. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Hello.
You belong.
So, yeah, I might just binge stream after this and maybe try later. Cause this is kind of fucked. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, fella. This OTR.
Exquisite.
Yep. I went for it. I don't think they can get this high fire up. Uh-huh. Yep. Thank you. Yep. Any day now. Yep. Might as well get it out of the way. It's not going away. The perk is so obnoxious. Like, I love the perk, but God, is it just the most obnoxious fucking thing in the game. No barbecue, so she's in a locker somewhere. Yeah, I think I just have to end stream. Like, I can't play right now. Which sucks. I wanted to do a long stream today, but I'll try again later. See if my internet wants to cooperate a little bit more. My best guess is my dad is downloading something on his PC, so not much I I fucked up my title. Wait, I'm back. I'm back. I tested. I played like 3 games, I think, and 2 of them I was lagging, but, or maybe 1 of them I was lagging. I don't remember. I wasn't lagging for a little bit, so I'm gonna try streaming again. I reset my PC twice. I reset my my range extender once, and it seems like everything is chill now. Well, let's get some more games going. Let's play some more Dead by Daylight. I want to run Enduring. I stink. Cause I've been getting slapped around with pallets and it's kind of annoying. Should I run Spirit Fury too? Probably not, right? Put these on. But yes, welcome back. Welcome back. We are just praying that we don't have any internet issues this time. I think that game on... Is it Mother Daughter's Chapel or something? I forget. I forget the exact name of it, but Chapel. I think that would be a good YouTube game, honestly. I'm not certain, but it felt like a good YouTube game, I think. I don't know how often I just want to post games from YouTube directly, but... Or not from YouTube, but from Stream. But it sounds like fun. I just figure like more content's probably a good idea, right? I want to do some, like, I did the weekly compilation for last week's streams, which was fun to edit. It was a lot of work. Obviously, I just posted it yesterday, so I don't know how it's going to turn out as far as, like, if people are actually going to watch it. But I think, like, just in general, like, posting more content can't be a bad thing.
Fear is palpable.
Maybe I'm wrong. Gets turned on in the first place. Like when I open OBS, or when I open stream, it's like automatically on, and I don't know why. Because I don't want it all. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Now. Yeah, I don't know why it even turns shield mode on, to be honest with you. I never set that up. I never told it to do that. And I've looked and looked and looked for a way to turn it off, but I just didn't find like the options, like the setting for it. Probably go check this gen first before I hook her because I know that they're on it. Do you have a pallet right here? Pressure. Pressure. They pick up the Claudia before I can get to her though.
Insolent whelp.
That is blasphemous. Come on, man. Why does this guy not have scratch marks? Do they have a boon over here somewhere? Let's try. Yo, I'm live. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I mean, this game's cooked. Not really much I can do about it. I do not have the skills to pay the bills. Yeah, it's dumb, I know. Then like, I don't understand why it does it either. Like, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't say anywhere like, hey, like, you know, shield mode is on because you have this setting enabled. It's just on. I never turned it on. I never told it to turn on. It's just on. I don't know how to turn it. Like, the only way I know how to turn it off is before I start stream to turn it off. I don't even know what it does, honestly. Like, I know it like adjusts the settings for stream, But like other than that, I have no idea what it does. It's like the settings for chat, I should say.
Exquisite.
I don't even know where this guy crawled to. Ridiculous. Like I can hear him, but like I'm gonna spend so long just looking for him and I'll lose every other gen I have. Like what am I supposed to do now? That was actually like a really good throw. I think that would have hit if there were not a root there. Their pallet here. Hold me. That makes sense. Not really much I can do about that. I still don't understand how this guy does not have any scratch marks. Gotta be a perk of some sort, I guess.
Here.
Fair enough, I guess. That gen, and on that gen. I know that the gen over there has like barely any progress, so I should be able to go here. Be fine, theoretically. That's a good throw. Does she make the talent up here? Okay, I need to go stop this gen. Very likely that they're like each on one of the gens. W throw, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't think it's the door I wanted to go to. Not on this gen. This is like the one thing about Springtrap is like he is the best holder of 3 gens in the game. Full stop.
Let's go.
Like you can literally just put 3 gens on the map and he will always he'll always be able to hold all 3 of them.
Go on. Scream.
It's ridiculous how good he is. That's fair. Trying to figure out how They keep stopping the progression of this gen, but they're not here. Make it make sense. Pallet save here. They're on both of the gems technically, but I know this one is progressed. There's more. I saw him run this direction. I guess I can't really do anything about it now. Wait. I can really do. The gen's about to pop. I can sense it like 5 seconds. Another healing. Interesting. I don't see them on barbecue. Then they must be on this gen. Break. Close the window. Good dodge. There we go. Put her on the hook. They're doubling the gen back there. I'm certain of it. I don't even have time to kick this one.
Wait there.
Another healing. Okay, I do have time to kick this one. Because this will start regressing the other one too. At least it should. And go to this door. And that gen's regressing there. They were like right here healing. Still learning the range on that. We'll get you. Sorry.
Do you feel that?
Thought it's probably on the gen in the corner over there.
You will see.
Over there, crouching. The value I got from it fresh in this game was pretty insane, honestly. she can be on that gen. That was a very close game. I definitely deserve to lose it, but you know, again, like Springtrap is just so good at like holding down a few gens at a time. She is like so good at just not being seen. I have aura reading on her and I still can't find her. Game? Yeah, it's GG, she can't get out.
I know. So fun.
Lore accurate Springtrap. Dude, the endgame screens are so buggy right now. I don't know why. Yeah, that was a game where oppression 100% carried. Like, if I did not have oppression, I would have lost long time ago. Not just because like it forced skill checks that they missed, but also because like it gave me extra regression events on gens when they weren't on them. I'm gonna play some Nemesis, which like pretty much carried the game by itself. What do I want to run with Nemesis? Nemesis. Oh, can I do a backpack build? Carry. Awakened. Starstruck. Agi. Not Starstruck. Iron Grasp. No. Iron. I don't have iron. How do I not have Iron Grasp on Nemesis? This should be enough to get it to 2-3, right? Sure. I'm only missing 5 perks now. Well, not missing, but I only have them at tier 2. Oh no, I have a bunch of perks I still need to get done. Interesting. That and that. I think Nemesis might be one of my favorite killers to play. I also like going against him. I think he is a strong killer that isn't overpowered, but also isn't weak. I think against like a really good team, you're gonna lose most games. But against even an above average team, like it's gonna be a fair match. Which is what I love about him. He also outplays Palance really well, which obviously is really good in the current state of the game. So yeah, he's like up there. He's in my mind, as far as like killers that are fun to play, it's like Wesker, Nemesis, what else is really fun to play? I used to like playing Clown. I don't like playing Clown since the changes. it's just, like, for me, it's just Wesker and Nemesis. Like, those are my two boys. I think they're both just really, really fun to play. Basically, once you hit tier 2 as Nemesis, you win the game. It's just like, can you hit tier 2, right? It's always the caveat of that line. And again. Man. We're gonna have a backfield. I feel bad when I'm lagging too, because it's not just me that lags. I think the survivors lag too, and that's like kind of a unfair advantage. Oops. Anybody around here? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it's like so bad. I've never downed somebody so fast in my life. Look at the fucking zombie, it's like vanishing, bro. Best thing to do against the Nemesis, typically. Typically, that is not what you want to be doing. I appreciate that this girl's going for flashlights. I don't think she realizes that's not a good thing for her. Almost. Almost. I'm pulling out some ridiculous mind games, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's broken already. Do I have infinite? Yeah, I do. So it's bugged on Nemesis too. I have infinite killer instinct. But my zombies are fucking zooming. Look at them. They're almost as fast as the survivors are. Go get his ass. Look at him. Give me some aura. Let me see some auras. Got his ass. There you go, you got one. I would have loved if my zombie had downed her again. Nice. Very good, very good. That's not a hit, but okay. I didn't even realize she was infected. Any auras? Any auras? I'll admit, like, the infinite killer instinct is just more annoying than it is anything. Interesting choice. I should still make this since I have Iron Grasp, right? I do find that the game is a lot more fun when you're just like putting on like something stupid and running around with it instead of worrying about winning the game. Fucking zombies standing right on top of the gen, not even doing anything. Watching as my hard work just gets put to rest. See if I can make it over to that gen again. Okay, got a hit. I mean, one hit's good. Take that. Ooh, better on that. Nice. I didn't think I was in range for that, honestly. I think that girl's trying to do the last gen. Yeah. Zombies running over to her right now. I have like 6 zombies around here. Tell me, none of them are doing anything? Yeah, you can move it again. Come on here. I know that's in range. Honestly, I respect that she didn't even try to vault the window. She just went through the back. Oh, you killed my zombie. All 3 of them are here. Zombie at the door. Nice. High five. My assumption is this girl is on this gen again. He is not. Oh, that didn't hit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, you guys can leave now. I just wanted to catch this guy. Come on. Maybe it just keeps his fist out. I'm gonna kill both of the zombies, and they're gonna spawn in the gates. Surely this works, right? If she like turns to look at me, she's gonna notice the zombie. But if she just runs directly into the gate. That's funny. The other guy dodged it, it looks like. The TTV player was pretty good this game. Are you gonna leave or what are we doing? Can I drop her, please? Killer. Interesting. We'll never know what they said. Probably something along the lines of "fuck you, bitch," and then left. That was fun. What is another good to play? I'd be down to play a little bit of Wesker. Always down for a little bit of Wesker. Ooh, let's do a Chucky game. What is this build that I was cooking up? For Chucky, actually, I'm gonna bring add-ons.
This should be fun.
That seems good. That seems fun. Let's bring... What are some good Chucky perks? We just bring like Ruin, Undying. These are gonna get cleansed like literally immediately, but we can bring... Is Phantom Fear good? It can be. Rapid is an option. Bring Superior Anatomy. And Spies. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. Alright, let's get it. It's like my third game of Chucky like ever, I think. I've not played very much Chucky, but surely it goes well. Surely it goes well. Right? Right? Surely. I remember my first game of Chucky was so bad. Like I forgot that you could scamper under pallets, and I went to the movie theater map, and I was just getting so rolled over because every single loop had like 3 pallets at it. I was just like, dude, what am I? This is such a good map for me. What am I supposed to do?
Can't keep a good guy down.
So they probably spawned over there because that's where my totem is.
Take this, dipshit!
Fair enough.
Pathetic little shit.
I don't know what's happening. I am Confucian. But you know what? I respect it. God, like this, look at this little fucking 5 gen I have. I'm not even gonna bother checking the other gen. If they're doing it, then they're doing it. Okay, we dropped the first pallet, but we run through the second one that we actually kind of needed to drop. Interesting choice. I love holding forward against killers. It's so cool. Especially 110 killers that take forever to catch up with you. Should probably barbecue or something. The reason I scamper, even though like I know I'm not gonna hit anybody, is because I have the add-on to like reduce the cooldown a bit. So it just kind of makes sense to like use the slice and dice, and like maybe I run into somebody, you never know. Hello. It's gonna be gone sooner than I would like to. Oh, that was kind of an accident, but we'll take it.
You think you're hiding?
We'll take it, I suppose.
Good times are coming. I'm gonna find you. And when I do,
Don't touch me, totem.
rip you to pieces.
No touchy. No touchy. Hello? Am I not allowed to break pallets at Chucky, or what are you doing here? think I make this? Maybe. Let's find out. You don't know unless you try, right?
You're mine, asshole.
Where are all my hooks at? Why couldn't I see the aura of the hook? Oh, boil over. Yeah.
Hey, who's next? Yeah.
Hello. I thought the pallet was here. Not gonna lie, I thought the pallet was here. Do I have basement here? That's a tough one for them.
Playtime's over.
You know what I wanted to talk about was I never get a chance to talk about the patch sort of after it's been released. Like I talk about the patch on release, but I never get to talk about the patch after it gets released. So I thought it'd be fun to like talk about the changes, be a little bit more specific about what I liked and what I didn't like in the patch. So obviously, this kind of goes without saying, but the pursued changes. I don't want to get too much into that. I think that it's like super obvious that she's just broken and like needs to be changed. The Myers changes, I'm not a fan of. Here's my thing with the Myers changes, right? Were they necessary? Probably. Like if we ever wanted Myers to be somewhat viable, he had to get changed somehow. Like his core gameplay just was never going to be good enough where he could just exist in the game and like not be a D tier killer. That's unfortunately just the way that it is. That being said, the way that he changed him, I'm just not a fan of. Like his gameplay just now feels really linear. You know, like is he more powerful? Absolutely. He's like minimum a B tier killer now, which is great, and I love that for him. Can I? But generally speaking, like I would rather a killer be more fun and bad than less fun and good, right? So for me, it's like I'm not a big fan of the changes, but I understand why they changed him. So overall, they were good changes. Like for the health of the game, like you had to change him in some way. You couldn't leave him the way he was and expect him to ever be somewhat viable. But I would have rather him just stay the same. As far as how good he actually is, he's fairly strong. He's like a B, A tier. Like he's low A, high B tier probably. Now that he works the way that he does. I haven't played against him too much, and I have not played any games as him. Matter of fact, I'll play a game with him after this one, just to kind of get a feel for it. But generally speaking, I'm not a fan of the changes. I wish they would have left him the way he was, because I liked that way that he played, but I'm okay with the fact that they changed him. It does show that they're at least willing to consider that the changes needed to happen. Which is good. The add-ons and stuff changes, I didn't really read into too much. I didn't really care, to be honest with you. You know, there were like some Dracula changes. Like the clown got a little bit of his bottle stuff fixed, which is good, and like desperately needed to happen. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. Again, I also just haven't played clown. So I guess I'll play a game of clown as well. I've been trying to avoid these killers that are just like super broken and toxic and not fun to play against. But we'll see if clown is like now in like a more repairable state, I guess. I don't know. Then the perks. Like obviously I know I'm fairly familiar with the perk changes. I talked about some of them in my shorts, the 2 shorts that I made, that were sort of directed at talking about the changes. Generally speaking, I think most of the perk changes were good. There were a couple that like I was like, I don't think so. Like that wasn't so like oppression. Oppression was a perk that like probably didn't need any changes. I don't really know where the oppression buff came from. It felt. Why are you leaving?
Yeah. Let's play the quiet.
Very nice, very nice. So the oppression buff felt kind of out of nowhere. I was trying to think about it, and I've used oppression quite a bit now, so I have a feel for like how strong it is. I already felt like the perk was fairly strong. I think I checked last night, and it was in somewhere in or around the top 20 perks being used, which is actually fairly low for a gen regression perk. But I think you have to take a second to consider what a gen regression perk is supposed to do, and understand that it inherently isn't supposed to be super strong because of exactly what it does. Let's play a game of clown because I want to see how clown is now. I will play a game of Myers as well. I'm not like super invested in it. Clown. Yeah, sure. Clown build. Fuck, I don't know. What gives you haste? What was his build before? STFBL. Trying to think. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. Like I could probably just run it with no perks if the changes aren't that big, or if the changes aren't big enough. It really doesn't even matter what I bring. Brutal. We'll bring bring barbecue. Bring whiteboard. Okay. So the oppression changes really caught me off guard. I think out of all of the changes to all of the perks, especially because we didn't really know what exactly was coming with them canceling the anti-tunnel and anti-slug update. Because of that, like I was hesitant to even really look at what the changes were to the PTV perks, because I was like, well, like half of these perks aren't getting changed now because there's no reason to change them. And then they kind of like committed to some of the changes, which really shocked me. But the oppression one just really felt like it came out of nowhere. The other thing is, it's like, how often are you kicking one gen and there are 4 other gens being progressed at the same time? That was the weird thing to me. So like the buff kind of like, so like the cooldown buff, like the 5 seconds removed from its cooldown is like whatever. I don't think that changes much, but the adjustment to the Jesus Christ, I didn't realize the bottles went that far. The adjustment to hello. it hitting more gens, just it felt really out of place, and like it really shouldn't do that, but like I could be wrong, I guess. That was the one that like felt the most awkward to me. And like it didn't really need to happen, but then again, like just break this and should be a hit. It's been a little while since I played Clown, so this is gonna be kind of rough. Reload. Yeah, I just don't know where the oppression buffs came from. I don't know why they did it, but you know, it's not like it wasn't like the craziest thing in the world. The Deerstalker rework was good in my mind. I think Deerstalker like kind of just needed to be changed anyway. The Deerstalker changes kind of had to happen in a way. Ow, am I really missing that? Jesus. That chase lasted way longer than it should have. The Deerstalker rework kind of needed to happen. Deerstalker was just such a terrible perk for the longest time. So I'm okay with that one. The rework, I liked the rework. I just kind of wish that it had been placed into its own perk. Like, I wish that it was not like, you know, we reworked this perk and now it like does this. I wish that it was its own sort of perk and then they made Deerstalker something else. That's just me kind of being like griping a little bit. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but that's kind of what I wanted. The other changes, I'm trying to think. I'll have to look at the patch notes one more time. I've read them a couple of times, but I don't remember them all off the top of my head. The other changes, generally speaking, like didn't really bother me too much. The tenacity changes definitely felt kind of unwarranted. Like, the whole purpose of running tenacity was to sort of like the crawling on the ground was what made tenacity a good perk, and so taking that away and removing some of the speed that you got from using it, like, just felt really weird to me. I'm not sure why they did that. This is a hit, so I'm just gonna reload. There's nowhere she can run to. But yeah, like the tenacity changes were definitely like, I don't think that they should have done that. I think they should have still, like, they could remove your crawl speed. I think that was fine. But the removal of your ability to crawl on the ground and recover at the same time, I don't know, that felt wrong to me. That didn't feel like that should happen. Is this my obsession? No, let's see what it was. Reload here. boss. That's not the right thing. I want to look at the patch notes one more time. Because I looked at them last night knowing that I wanted to talk about this, but I don't exactly remember what everything was. So it'd be good for me to just remind myself. I'm trying to think if there were any other perks or anything that got changed that surprised me at all. I keep hitting her and she's my obsession. I need to stop doing that. I think I gave up. I don't know why that guy gave up. They were still in a pretty good spot, I would say. Yeah, I mean, so far, the clown changes don't feel like they really did anything. Like, I kind of suck at clowns, so... realistically, like... where does that go? Can't get back here? So weird. Yeah, the clown changes don't feel like they really did that much, I'll be honest. Generally speaking. Like you can still just kind of spam your yellow bottles and you'll be fine. Where'd you go? I'm so blind. It's the red scratch. Like, I swear if they would just make it so you could change the color of your scratch marks, I would have such a much easier time tracking survivors, dude. Like, it's so hard for no reason. It's been a while since I played clown, but like the gameplay is just the same. I don't even know why I'm switching to purple bottles, honestly. Jen has no progress, so they're probably on that one back there. If I had to guess. Catch up to her so fast. I wonder if that gen pops. Does that hit her? Wow. That was actually, the bottle throw is actually kind of insane because it brought her off of the gen, which means they couldn't finish it. I will just reload in your face. She does not have dead art, I don't think. She can't use dead art like that, so. Yeah, I mean, again, core gameplay of Clown, just no different, I think. He, I really wish they would just revert him back to the way he was, honestly. There's no reason for him to be like this. I'm curious, like, how close this gen is. Like, it's got to be, like, as close to 99 as it can be, right? I swear if you can... Okay, so like the trees just don't have a hitbox basically is what you're telling me. So I've been trying to do that for years for no reason. Like they do down here obviously, but like I've been trying to like hit the like high points on stuff to have the clouds drop down more because it like spreads across the area more. And it's like you can't run through this obviously, which is better than it doing this obviously. But I've been trying to throw it up at trees for like the longest fucking time, and now I just realized that there's no hitbox. So me throwing that bottle, he says like 2 seconds away, but I think like it was probably like 97, 98%. Me throwing that bottle and pulling Sable off of the gen pretty much saved the gen. I don't know what any of his add-ons do anymore. So Scratch Mirror is now an eerie add-on. Right, sure. Yeah, and I'm like, like the core Meyer gameplay, it's like kind of gone, I guess. I'm just gonna put perks on. I don't really care. There. Let me look at the patch notes really quick. I want to look, see if there's anything else. They changed Unknown a little bit. They changed some of his add-ons. Changed Dracula a little bit. Changed some of his add-ons. Clown, Ghoul, Oni. Oni got a nice buff. That's good. Clairvoyance doesn't matter. Friendly competition is good. I actually really like that change. I don't think that it's enough to like impact the game in some like incredible way, but friendly competition already doesn't see any play, so like basically doubling the duration of it is pretty good. The hope changes were good. I think like hope was already kind of a weak perk anyway, but you know, it's not the like end of the world. I don't have a strong opinion on it. I just think like it is what it is. No Mither, whatever, who cares. The off the record change, yeah, that was one. The off the record change definitely was up there on my list of like what the hell kind of changes, because I'm assuming that they changed it like that because of the anti-tunnel and the anti-slugga changes, but then they reverted those back, and so I don't know why they kept the off the record changes. Again, I didn't look at the patch notes for the PTB to see if off the record was changed there, and I probably should have, but removing the like the whole point of off the record was to have the endurance. That being said, it was a problem. Like 80 seconds of endurance off hook is ridiculous, and like it can be abused really, really easily. And I don't think that it should have existed in the first place, but now off the record kind of just sucks. And it's like it went from like a B tier perk to like a D tier perk, which is like a pretty significant change. With like nothing in return, honestly. The leader changes, whatever, who runs leader. I mean, they're good, right? Like anytime a perk's getting a buff, it's a good thing. But like also who cares? Oh, and you can still get Bloodlust while you're doing that? That's kind of disgusting, actually. So I can Bloodlust. I'm in Bloodlust too, and I'm in my power. Well, not anymore because I lost Chase, but like... What am I in right now? Am I in Pursuer mode or Stalker mode? I'm in Pursuer mode. I want to be in Stalker mode. Why did I break that so fast? Oh yeah, my add-on. It's like kind of hard to control, but I mean, to be fair, like all they're doing is just holding forward against me. So Like, what is now changed from old Myers, right? I love when they loop me once and then they're like, haha, I'm better than you. Look, I'm teabagging, and then they like immediately go down. It's like, guys, first of all, it's not that serious. Second of all, come on now. So you have to hold M2 and M1 to do that. Jesus Christ, like, is it even possible? And my tower's gone. God, I hate this version of Myers. Like, I know I said it before, but like, I just do not. I need to switch to pursuer mode. I am not a fan of what this is now. Little Lythe. Dying on the pallet because Laura's right here. I respect it. It was a good idea in concept. Obviously, because I saw Laura, like, it didn't work, but... But like, look, man, like, they could just leave, you know? They literally don't even have to, like, be a part of the game. Just hold forward. This isn't for me, man. This just isn't fun at all. Like, and it's not because I'm losing. Just like, first of all, don't care. Like, no, who cares? It's genuinely just because like the gameplay loop of this is just unfun to me. Like the way that I'm having to play is just not, it's not it. Turned a 1K into a 2K. Can't be upset about that. Generally speaking, I'm not a fan. It's not the way I want to play Myers, but you know. What are you gonna do, right? So Myers is getting put in a box, never to be seen again. Let me tell you something. You know who's not never gonna be seen again? My boy Wesker. I'm gonna do one Wesker game and then I'm gonna end stream. It'll push me to about 3 hours, give or take. It'll be a little bit short, but that was kind of my goal, was 3 or 4 hours today. So I can kind of tell I'm losing the plot a little bit. So I don't wanna keep streaming if I'm not gonna be entertaining. But you know what's entertaining is Wesker. We're gonna hit a hug tech and then we're gonna post it on the TikToks. And then we're gonna blow up and act like we don't know nobody. I don't really care about my perks, honestly. 3 medkits. That's a lot of medkits. That's a lot of medkits. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so generally speaking, the plot twist buff was nice. I think that was a good buff. Killer perks. Oh, the ruin. Yeah, ruin. Damn, I almost forgot about that. Ruin. Man, did ruin not need to be buffed, to be fair. It was already okay as it was. I know everybody's seeing ruin a ton and they're like, oh my god, ruin is like such a problem now. It's really not. I still don't think that hex perks inherently can be good in a way of like, this needs to be nerfed. Do I think that it needed to be buffed? No, I think it was fine as it was. I think it was in a good place. If they did buff it, like 125% was probably the right number, but generally speaking, I still like, even though Ruin is getting used a lot more, I don't think that that is because it is all of a sudden an insanely good perk. I think it still just suffers from the fact that all you have to do is break the Hex Totem and now the perk is gone. So, and there's like a ton of perks that you can use to make that happen. So generally speaking, I don't think that I don't think that the Ruin buff was like anything significant, but at the same time, like, I don't think that it needed the buff in the first place. Did we not? We must have spawned on the other side of the map. I saw a bird. I saw a burb. This is like my least favorite part of the game. It's like, oh, the survivors haven't touched a gen. Well, that's because you checked the one gen that they were at, but they hadn't touched it yet. But, hello? I'm like smashing my mouse button. She just left the loot, didn't she? I completely lost her. I don't even know how. I don't even know where she went. But I completely lost her. I shouldn't even be bothered checking that gen. Like, there's just literally no point for me to go to that side of the map.
Is that all you have?
I didn't mean to grab her, but I'll take it.
Expected more from you. Just
Christ.
started.
There, on that gen. How did he know? Like, he knew so fast. And there's like no scratch marks either. So like, not only did they get off of the gen, they got off of the gen and were able to walk away from my line of sight before I could even realize it.
Playtime is over.
I mean, I would love to chase somebody else, but like, I can't find anybody else, bro. Whoops. Wait, how did that gen pop? Was it like 50%, was it not?
I'll see you dead.
I'm so confused. What? What do you mean? Oh, of course.
High performance indeed.
Can't argue with that.
Do you
No way, that's the throw.
think you can defeat me?
At least it hit her. She has life, don't forget.
Too bad. you
Probably why
won't
she didn't
make
want to
it
vault the
much
window.
further.
Is that second wind on that girl? I don't know if they're inside of shack healing or... That was a good grab. It was like pretty much max distance. That makes sense. I know the other girl's going for the unhook. Look, she just disappears. Close.
You disappoint me. Is
Yes.
that the best you
There's 3 people on death hook. They're healing in the basements. Aww. Bro, what is happening? Where's my ping? I have 1,000 ping. I have the killer instinct bug again. I'd love to start getting my hits through windows. That'd be great. Well, it was a close game. Give them that. I will give them that. Alright, she's running directly at me, mind you. She was. Obviously, she probably started turning around when... She is. I could not find this fucking Michaela all game, dude. Ridiculous life. Hopefully my internet issues were not too much of a hassle for them. I'm sure it was, but it was also a hassle for them. So. Do they unhatch a shack? They don't. Do. Well, GG's. It was not a fun Wesker game, but it was a Wesker game. That's all that matters. ghost notes. That explains it. But like, they weren't exhausted. Like, when were they exhausted from life? That was weird. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it a stream.